الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
The muezzin does this 5 times a day.
5 times, and I only heard him twice.
Well, you were fortunate to hear him twice. But he does this 5 times a day, and the same God that he says that he expresses the existence of is the God that the Christians profess to believe in themselves, and the God that the Jews believe in. One God, the creator of the universe. The Muslims believe in the God that created the universe, and I think the Christians do, and the Jews do. Now, as long as all of them are talking about the creator, the Jews may call him Jehovah, and Christians may have another name for him. Those who are Arabic-speaking refer to him as Allah. Well, we believe in the same God.
Today, Islam is the second largest religion on the planet. It's got over 1 billion followers. It comprises 1/5 of the world's population right now. At its current rate, there will be 2.2 billion Muslims on planet Earth by 2050. It'll encompass 1/4 of the world's population.
The religion founded by Muhammad.
He was a good person.
He was an orphan and he helped other orphans.
And he always prayed.
And you should know in Islam there are no drawings of Muhammad because he said that images might become idol worship again. And so Muhammad's religion spread and branched into many different faces, the poetic Sufis, conservative Wahhabis. The most Muslims actually live in Asia. And there were secular branches like those in Turkey. And Muhammad said that we should all be tolerant of each other's religion. Our differences are God's mercy.
Instead of allowing Islam to transform us, some Muslims are trying to transform Islam to serve their political agenda. They are using the label Islam to kill, murder innocent people. Something that the Prophet would never have condoned, sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
Because Islam is very clear with regards to injustice.
Whenever you see one, try to change it.
And if you can't, at least with your tongue, a word.
And if you still can't, at least with your heart.
In the Quran, the heart of Islam, Muhammad's 5 pillars, sort of like the 10 Commandments, 5 things that make you a Muslim. First, believe in one God, Allah, and that Muhammad is his messenger. And 2,
fasting during the month of Ramadan.
My parents don't let me fast, so I have to fast when I grow up, like 8.
Another one, give to the poor. A 4th, make a pilgrimage to the holy city Mecca where Muhammad had his first revelation. A 5th one, pray 5 times a day. The name exalted over and over in Islam is Jesus.
I was told that Jesus is the Messiah, who will come back at the end of time to establish the kingdom of justice and peace.
Not Muhammad?
Not Muhammad, the Christ, son of Mary. So we believe Jesus is the Messiah who will come back at the end of time to establish the kingdom of justice and peace on earth.
When I heard that we don't have our names, we don't speak our true Arabic language, we were robbed of Islam, our true religion, and we've been made deaf, dumb, and blind in slavery, and Elijah Muhammad was taught by Allah, who we refer to as God, to teach us the truth that will free us. And when I heard it, I've been free ever since. I have no racial problems. I don't go where I'm not wanted. I'm proud, and Islam did it. So, and after these things that I heard in church, preaching, and watching this and that, I knew something was wrong, but I couldn't pinpoint it. But as soon as I heard the truth that Elijah Muhammad teaches us in America, it made me accept it.
I think it's a fanatic religion.
The main mission of them is to convert everybody to Islam. But I don't really know that much about it.
Where are the Tibetan Buddhist suicide bombers?
The whole idea of Islam is surrender to the will of God. You are supposed to surrender yourself entirely, to give up all ideas of your own will and only live according to the dictates of the celestial ruler. The creator of the universe is God, and whatever he wills will happen, and you will just have to get on with it, and you have no will of your own, and any sort of living for yourself is actually sinful.
And sadly, somewhere down the line, we as Christians have been silenced. They mock us, they sue us, they ridicule us on television, and somehow we've sat silently by as a state and place.
Why don't you dress like an American? Americans don't wear towels on their head. Get back on the camel and go back wherever you came from. This is America. We're at war with your people. Well, you're a terrorist is what you are.
There's a reason there was a certain group of people that attacked us on 9/11. It wasn't just one person, it was one religion. Not all Muslims are terrorists, but all terrorists are Muslim.
We are at war with Islamic fundamentalism. Not merely Al-Qaeda, not extremist Islam. The mainstream doctrine of Islam contains this notion of martyrdom and jihad. It contains this imperative to convert, subjugate, or kill infidels. Anyone who says it doesn't has not read the Quran, has not read the Hadith, or is lying about them.
Such a religion is not something that you can sort of just get along with and tolerate. It is, by its very nature, oppressive, dictatorial, and it should be resisted, and we should have the power to resist it.